here at my childcare center in the kitchen because I just got back from our very first time ever going to the Costco Business Center. And oh my gosh, I had a little bit too much fun. It was a lot of fun. I bought a lot of stuff, but it was so good. So, my brother, who's one of our business partners, he was talking to my husband and he was saying that it was, not it wasn't like great pricing, but you know what? If you know where to look and if you know your prices in here, you can find some pretty good deals. Like some things were like, yeah, but some things were like awesome, possumly really well priced. So today I want to show you, we spent about $380 at the Costco Business Center. Plus yesterday we went to our regular Costco haul that Nelson went to grab for me. And then on top of that, we also went to the cookie factory, as you can see from there. That is not included. My kids were thirsty. So let's get into the haul and let me show you what we bought. Here we go. Ta-da! And more over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of mix it up a little bit. Our usual haul, the bananas over there. We got, I think, 10 things of 10 hands of bananas. We ended up using pretty much all of them last time around. And then we got our usual things of milk. And now, from the Costco Center, we also got this. Ugh, I had to put it in the fridge because it took me a minute to set up. So this is halal ground chicken. It was $30 for 5 kgs, which I think is pretty good. Oh, thanks for the love, whoever's watching. But yeah, so 5 kg of it. It's actually works out to be a pretty good price because regular sale price is approximately $2.99 a pound, and then this is regular price. It works out to be $2.74 a pound. So that's pretty good. Thank you so much, Yasir. Welcome back. So yes, I ended up getting one of these. I'm just gonna stick this thread back into our fridge. Ugh. And so milk we ended up getting a little bit more of. Plus we ended up getting one of our regular thing of yogurt, which is great. Now, everything else that I got. So I want to go through the Mondel's ones first. So the Mondel's Cookie Factory, it's a cookie factory that is in East York for us, and they often have really great prices. I am on their list for if they get certain items to call me. They didn't call me, but we still need to get things because what happened is that yesterday we had our graduation for our Kaza friends, and Kaza is like preschool age, so up to about like they're graduating from preschool, so going into either JK, SK, or grade 1. Hello, FHS Creation. Welcome to today's live stream. And so we used up a lot of resources there. It was such an amazing event, guys. Oh my gosh, let me show you the decor. It was awesome. That's my husband. Ta-da! But look at this. Our teachers made this. Ah! Isn't that gorgeous? I am from, I'm from the Toronto area, but my school, which you guys are visiting right now, is in Richmond Hill. Isn't that so beautiful? One of our teachers made that balloon arch. I have no idea how she did, but this is so cute. But yeah, so anywho, we're here on a Saturday just finishing up. That's my husband. Hi. He's busy. All right, so from the Cookie Factory, whereabouts are you from? FHS Creation. We ended up getting 4 of the arrowroot biscuits. These ones I only give to our little ones. You know, the sugar level in this one is actually less than the Gerber one. So I end up getting these because every now and then I will include this into their snacks. And then we got 2 of the Triscuits. The parents really like the Triscuits, and so I used them all up yesterday. So I got 2 more of the Triscuits because Father's Day is now right around the corner. So Father's Day for us is Sunday here in Canada. I don't know if you guys have it in wherever you're watching from the world. God, thank you. He's busy. I don't know if he's listening. Yeah, these are pretty good. These are actually pretty good. And then so we ended up having to just kind of restock for Father's Day event. So Father's Day, I'm going to be doing a pizza party, but also I have little nibbles as well for the families. So we ended up getting 12 of these, which are the Ritz, and I've never seen this type of packaging before. This is the giant one. So apparently there's like 8 packets in each one of these, like 8 individual sachets, and regular I think they're around $1.75 when I can get them on sale. And then this time around I ended up getting them for $6.50 per box, which I think is a pretty good deal. So we ended up getting 12. This will probably last us until August, September-ish time frame because the children, they do gobble this up. We had currently this coming week we'll have 95 students on a given day. which is substantially growing and larger. But then our numbers do drop because of the holidays. We are going into summer break, and so some friends are going away or some friends are graduating. But then probably by September, October, we'll be back in the high 90s. Fingers crossed, as long as everything goes well. All right, continuing on with the haul. So that's all that we got from the cookie factory. And the cookie factory, oh no, wait, no, there's more. Babe, there's all the crackers too. I think it's in the front. So there's more too. So we forgot. We also got a couple bags of just the regular saltine crackers. We like to serve that when I make soups because the children, they like their soups to be a little bit thicker. So even though I do put like pasta or some rice in it, especially for the toddlers, if we crumble up some saltine crackers inside, it makes them much easier to eat. So it doesn't like spill all over the place. So we have a bunch of those as well. So because I was like, it looks kind of bare, but that's okay. All right, continue on. Over here from the business center, oh my goodness, I have to tell you, I haven't had that much fun in Costco in a very long time. This Costco Business Center has so much things, like so many different things, a lot of kitchen items. These little busser trays, they're gonna be great because we're gonna use these for either sensory bins or we can use these to hold water bottles. And so they're a 2-pack for $10.99 for a 2-pack, which is great pricing because I've seen them at other places for around $12 each and went on sale maybe $9 each. So $10.99 for 2, fantastic deal. So we end up getting 4. I do have a bunch already, as you can see over there, but those ones I'm gonna leave exactly in costumes. Yeah, stock fruits are good too. Yeah, the fruits at Costco are pretty good. I mean, some of it's pretty good. I mean, we always get our bananas there because the bananas are really well priced. It's about $1.69 per hand of banana, which is typically cheaper than if you were to go buy it from like your local No Frills for us anyways. Then also the grocery items. I got one of these, a box of envelopes because we're almost running out of envelopes, plus soft soap. Soft soap was on sale in our local Costco, but not the one down in Toronto, but we really need soap and they were sold out up here. So we ended up getting 2 packs of that. These were about almost $18 each. That was pretty pricey. Really? Oh, where should I put them? Where should I put the bananas? Yes, here. Please enlighten me. I mean, it's decently airy. I don't close the door, so it's decently airy over there. All right, over here, we got 2 mop heads. We bought a bunch of new mops for the center because we are growing, and so we just bought some mop heads so that we can just wash them easily every week. And then we also got a pack of these are laminating sheets, so the thermal pouches. This makes life so much easier. 3 ml 200 sheets for I think it was $23 and change. This is a better price point than Amazon. So we got the Amazon basic one before. Great product. Hopefully this will be a good product too, but that was a great product. However, it's just more that this was a better price point, and we do go through quite a few of these, especially right now with Father's Day coming up. We have some activities for the children that requires it to be laminated. All right, we also got some file folders because our center is growing and therefore we do need more file folders. Every child and teacher volunteer that comes through, they do have their own files, and so we just need some of those. All right, into the good stuff, the yummies. All right, so first off, let's take a quick little coffee sip. This coffee is life. As my son says, I need time to survive. Which one? This one? This is a Instapot. Well, kind of like a pressure cooker. It's really good. It used to be my grandma's. Okay, big thing of feta. This is a better price point than the small boxes of the Kirkland feta or the Tristele. So this, I can't remember exactly how much. I think it was like $29. But it's for 3 kg as opposed to 1 kg. The 1 kg one typically is around $15 and one on sale about $12. So this was definitely a better price, but it was under $30. Tofu was a fantastic price too. This one is the firm tofu. I use this a lot in my cooking. If I freeze it and then I squeeze out all the water, I crumble it, I cook it like I cook meat, or I cook it like I cook eggs, and I put in some paprika and turmeric, and it looks just like scrambled eggs, and the kids love it. So I use a lot of tofu. So this pack here was only $10 for 12 pieces. So typically I can get, let's say about 8 like 2 pieces, because these are pretty big pieces. I think about 2 pieces for maybe, if I'm lucky, $2.50 to $3. So this was a really great price point. This is the whole reason why I went, to be honest with you. I've been looking for this particular applesauce. So this is the Apple Snacks brand. So I do already have it over here. And this is the one I bought from the wholesale club. Same brand and everything. However, the thing is, because when that one's on sale, it's a really great price. Even when it's not on sale, I still end up saving more than $2 per can if I'm opening a giant can like this. The other thing is this one is much easier to close back up and put it into the fridge as opposed to the giant can. The giant can, I have to go through it a lot faster. So this is more usable and it's a better price. So this, if I were to calculate it to be the same price point as a can, is around $6.42, whereas the can is about $8.99. Applesauce. Yes, I do use a lot of applesauce because we don't use a lot of eggs in our baking. Actually, in my baking, I use almost 0 eggs, and so I use the applesauce for as an egg supplement. So I'll mix applesauce, half applesauce and half yogurt, and for every egg substitute, it's a quarter cup of a applesauce and a Greek yogurt or a Balkan yogurt mix. So that's what I do with the applesauce. Plus the children eat applesauce. We put it onto French toast, put it onto pancakes. Other thing I do is I'll make marinades with it, or if I'm making a bulgogi sauce, I'll use applesauce instead of pears, just because it's more accessible for us here. So I do use applesauce a lot. And this isn't sweet, so it's the unsweetened one, which is important for us because we try to keep things as low sugar as possible. But I do have some chocolate chips, but we do try to keep things as low sugar as possible here. This was also a really great price point, and this is the quinoa seeds. And what's important for us, it has to not have may contain anything else. So this is just one simple ingredient. It's just quinoa seeds, and so I use quinoa in salads. I use quinoa when I cook rice, just to have extra protein for our little friends here. This worked out to be, I think, about almost like a 30% savings than if I was going to buy it from, let's say, Walmart for the same weight. So definitely a lot. Less sugar for your health. Exactly. Less sugar is definitely better. And then also less hyper kids too. Paprika and onions granulated. I have been looking everywhere for a giant container of onion powder. I use a lot of onion powder. I find that onion powder for seasoning certain things is just better, and then also for like for marinades and just when I make my pizza sauces, my pizza dough, I like to put in a tablespoon of the onion powder. It just makes the dough taste so good. So I do use a lot of onion powder, and I also use a lot of paprika now because I'm making mantu and I'm also doing shashuka in our menu, so I've been using a lot of that. Onion, it's like a powder. Yes, so I believe what they do is they dehydrate the powder and then they grind it up, and voila, you get this. And at this particular Costco, this is a really good price compared to the other places. Here, he brought in my crackers. So lots of crackers too. We got, I think, 5 packs. 6 of these. So these were $2.50 each. One bag will last one meal for the students here, pretty much. Okay, Chip-Its, Hershey's semi-sweet chocolate chips. I don't use this very often, but I do use these every now and then. Chakchuk. Oh yeah, it's a Moroccan dish. Nice. Do you do the poached eggs? So because I have students with egg allergies, I use tofu with it. So I'll use this. I'll make a poached tofu in the tomato blend with like the peppers and the paprika and everything. It's so yummy. The kids devoured it, and I served it with some warm toast with butter. Yum. So the Hershey's Chip-It is actually a better price point than the Kirkland one. If you compare it, even if you don't compare it by weight, the bag itself is a better price. So I end up getting one of these. I don't use it very often, but I do have it for special events like Father's Day, or every now and then I'll add some chocolate chips into like my banana bread just to kind of sweeten things up for our little friends. Oh, I made a really yummy chocolate chip zucchini bread. Oh my gosh, that was delicious. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. And I love how interactive you are. You're awesome. Whereabouts are you watching from again? This is the Sultana raisins. This was $11.99. It's gluten-free. We should be naturally gluten-free, nut-free, but that's really important for us, is the nut-free. And so I've used this brand before. It's a good brand. I don't have any problems with it. It's a good price point as well. I think the California ones, like the Sunkist ones, they have gone up substantially in price because of the tariffs. They are being shipped from the United States. So I was very happy that we're able to get this one again. This one is shipped in from Turkey. So that one I'm really happy about that we're able to get it. So $11.99, good price point, happy with that. This was also a really happy find. This is the Giardino. I don't know how I'm pronouncing that right, but macaroni. So this is 4 kgs. Typically, when I'm making a meal for our friends, we are using about 3 kgs or so right now of pasta per meal, and we are growing, so I'm assuming that pretty soon I'll be using one of these bags per meal. So I end up getting three of these. Yeah, 3 of these just to try it out, because I mean it is a little bit far for us, the business center, and so I probably won't be going back down for another month at the earliest. Do I have dates on my products? Yes, I do. So everything has a best before date, and because this is a childcare center, all of my items have to be either frozen before the best before date, or they have to be consumed before the best before date. We try to minimize as much as possible food waste. I'm a very big believer in reducing food waste, so I try to always be very mindful on how I'm buying the groceries and how I'm using them. I do have the ability to change the menu up a little bit if I do notice, something is going to be past their best before date. So I'm just putting the tofu in the fridge. Best before date soon, just so that we can use it up, and or I freeze it. So like tofu freezes beautifully as long as you're looking for that kind of crumbly texture, but if you're looking for that smooth texture for tofu, it's not going to freeze very well. But the children really love it like ground meat. Yeah. Oh, thank you, you're so sweet. Thank you. I've never tried freezing feta cheese. It lasts for a really long time here, and we go through quite a bit. So I'll use feta in like various salads. Sorry, this is very heavy. Various salads, and a lot of my pizza. So one of the favorite pizzas that we make is a pizza with the red sauce, so just a regular marinara sauce that I do make from scratch because I do have friends that have a lot of food allergies. So I'll make that one from scratch, but then on the pizza, I'll add like 2 different types of cheese. I usually do mozzarella and feta because it needs to be halal. I also follow halal menu plan for the getting my tongue tied for the most part, because of I have certain students that follow halal meal plan. I just want to make it as streamlined as possible, and so what I'll do is I'll add in those 2 types of cheeses plus roasted broccoli, and then the feta cheese, of course, and then also lately adding caramelized onions and some riced cauliflower. The riced cauliflower, it looks like feta cheese. The kids don't even know what that they're eating extra vegetables. Freezing the products that will not be bad for your health. Yes, yeah. So freezing, you can freeze things for a certain period of time. I've never had any problems with freezing the items for it to, go freezer burn, because we go through food so fast here. Like every week we're spending, X amount of money on groceries because we want to make sure our children eat very, very, very well and very nutritious. So, we be buying a bunch of different produce and vegetables. I still need to go to No Frills to finish buying my fresh produce for the week. So there might be another haul video tomorrow if you guys are interested in watching. The last but not least thing, and this is not healthy, and that's okay. Like I say, we do have an event coming up. So Father's Day, I just got some Harvest Cheddar Sun chips for Father's Day because the dads want some treats. Yesterday for graduation, I made like a couple of grazing plates. So we did like vegetables, and we did cheese and crackers, and we did a fruit plate, and then I made some like banana brownies and stuff like that, which is so good. Oh my gosh. You guys need to try banana brownies. They are delicious. They're so yummy and so moist and a lot healthier than just regular brownies. But for Father's Day, there's been a request to have a pizza party. So Miss Jess is going to be making lots of pizzas for the pizza party. You make me hangry when you say, oh, yes, I know. It's actually getting close to dinner time. I need to take my kids out for dinner now, because Mama doesn't have time to cook tonight because I have so much groceries to put away. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video. Thank you so much for being so interactive. Yes, dear. It was very, very fun to chat with you. And hopefully I will see you guys again in the next video. I'll probably do another haul video tomorrow because I do need to buy all of my fresh fruits and vegetables and just see what other deals I can get from No Frills. All right. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. And wherever in the world you're watching, stay well, stay safe, and stay fantastically kind. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys do subscribe to this channel. I do haul videos here, usually about at least once a week. All right. Love you guys. Good night or good day, wherever. Bye.